Delphion got merged with Derwent, Thomson Innovation. And national patent offices then made web-enabled databases. And then we have a number of private database builders and several private with value-added products and services over the World Wide Web. Many of you are aware of them. But what is happening is on the publicly patent offices, they started converting their raw data into value-added product. eSpace was the first one to come, and this continues. EPO continues to lead with their expert family of products. You have full text search. eSpaceNet is on a mobile website. PatStat is online. Global dossiers you find in one place from all the 5 patent offices. The Federated Patent Register. You have Global Patent Index with top 50 features on any other characteristic you want. EPO even have piloted the publication of the search strategy. Looking at this, USPTO, which always resisted that government should not get into where the private sector can work, have now come up with a new visualization platform called PatentsView. And Japan has followed its own platform called JPlat. And today, information no longer we're talking about US, Europe, and Japan. It goes beyond the triad. Your Asian patent information has become very important. Korea, China, India, even Thailand is coming out. So you have new features being added by this country. Korea CRIPS has a patent of my consent monitoring tool, database of court proceedings, super citation program finalizing citations. They have one portal dossier. Chinese have English translation, which many of you have seen. India has a new searching platform, full text searching. And we also have a number of analysis and visualization tools with private players. And we have today an ability to manipulate data and do research to get desired output. And applications have been expanding from IP landscape to computer intelligence to new product development studies, because today every product is a multi-technology product. Technology alert, patent mapping, white space, techno-legal studies, patentability, validity, FTO, portfolio management, licensing out, so on. But there are certain unmet needs, which efforts continue, but they are not yet satisfactory. Patents to product mapping continues to be a challenge. We still do a lot of market surveillance. We require quantitative and qualitative patent valuation methods. There are financial models available, there are ranking solutions, but to use effectively patent information for the evaluation, it still is a challenge. We also need a concordance scheme for IPC and industrial classification system. When you talk about an automobile is not by technology way a single entity. There are systems, subsystems, components, each its own IPC codes. So when you look at an automobile, you have a large number of IPC codes put into that. Now, under the industrial classification system, you have one single SIC code for an automobile. We actually created a dashboard when we were working with the automobile industry, in which we mapped SIC codes versus to IPC codes. Actually, France has recently done this concordance. A large amount of work was initially done 20 years back in US, but there's no further activity. This is something which needs to seriously look into it, because then we can create tools for combining patent and business analysis. Then there are subject-specific databases, drugs. People have attempted it, drug expiry date and all that. But as we get into kind of biopharmaceuticals, a lot of patents involving biological resources, because of Convention on Biodiversity, there are certain other restrictions come into patenting. Environmentally sound technologies, EPO introduced tagging with that Y, but now with climate change mitigation, that's what happened in Paris. Now there's a further innovation required in that Y. Already I think there are attempts being made by introducing further subtag W to that. Technology forecasting, yes, one's touched upon it, but our experience, we have attempted this number of times, there are no established methodology. There are no prior art articles or methodologies so robust where you can really do it. And the challenge today is the product life cycles are coming down. And how do you do it? And every product is a multi-technology product. In a publicly funded system where people want to do blue sky research, look at the science direction, there's a science push, we continue to struggle with these kind of assignments. And there is also new movement of open data, where a lot of governments are pushing. So linked and open patent data is another challenge. Australia has already got into what is called IP GOD, Intellectual Property Government Open Data, where they integrated all IP, not only patents, trademarks, designs, everything into it. And I understand Korea is going to follow that. So when you look at patent informatics, the patent data, there are analytical tools, there are applications. No longer is a part-time profession or even extension of librarian duties. Initially, people who got into this profession, most of them were librarian and information professionals. There was a designation called patent librarian. But today, you look for a job, advertisement, people talk about PhD in electrical engineering. So emergence of patent informatics is as a separate disciplines like bioinformatics, cheminformatics, and so on. So you today need a skilled manpower with a formal training. No longer you can say that you will work on the job. We have only something like WAN and PRG courses, which are short-term courses. So we have introduced the postgraduate diploma in patent informatics. And challenge another is, how do you secure this profession as Google expands and automatic tools develop? The tools do a job to a particular level, but then there's human intervention required, so you require hybrid models of human expertise and artificial intelligence and language technologies. And then to the issue comes of the quality, and there's a movement for the qualified patent information professionals, which you might have heard of. And finally, today private players are being pushed by initiatives of public players. All these government, EPO, USPTO, are getting into where the private players are there, and patent is no longer the monopoly of established players in triad. New players, service providers, tool developers are emerging in the East. And I think we all are becoming a part of global knowledge services supply chain, which requires certain new models to work on.